Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom. Today we're going to be taking on the first dungeon, well, our first dungeon of the game. I guess I can't really say the first dungeon because you can kind of do them in any order, I think. At least I haven't attempted any other one, so this is our first one of the game. Now, if you missed our last episode, we spent basically the entire episode climbing to get up here. And we learned that we need to open 5 locks to open the hatch and stop the blizzard. Now, a couple things I'm noticing about this dungeon. From the outside, when I was landing here, it looked awesome. I'm glad that they made an attempt to put proper dungeons back into this game. I would have, however, liked a fresh coat of paint. It looks very Divine Beast-ish. You know, if they had changed the colors and textures and made some original assets, it would have went a long way to change the feel of this dungeon. Oh, that's a nice weapon. We're going to have to drop something to pick that up. The other thing is with these dungeons, well, at least this one, it's very much the hit 5 switches to get to the boss, the same way the Divine Beasts were. Now, if it has a unique boss at the end, that would be a huge win. It would be nice to not be fighting 4 versions of Ganon just themed after each temple. But if they had literally just painted this, it would have went a long way in making it seem a lot more original. That being said, we really haven't gone through this yet, so I really can't judge it too harshly until we complete the dungeon and see how it goes. Really hoping I can kind of fit this all into one video. I don't know how long this temple is. Ah, better bow. We're getting a lot of cool equipment up here. Really wish I could have expanded my inventory more. Unfortunately, after the first time you trade with Hestu, he disappears. And he hasn't reappeared anywhere yet, so I really don't have the option of expanding any inventory until I think we progress the story. Maybe then he'll show up somewhere. Okay, there's an enemy in there. Alright, he's weak to arrows, I guess. Okay, keep getting rid of some of these weaker or broken weapons. Also, really hoping we're not way under-leveled to be playing through this temple. Kind of came here as quick as we could. We collected a couple hearts, I guess, before coming here. But we really didn't collect a lot of really high-end weapons or armor. We didn't expand our inventory, and we only have 6 hearts coming in here, so we'll see how this goes. I hope we don't get one-shotted by the boss a whole bunch of times. Okay, this is a broken switch, but I think we can attach this. There we go. Hey, look at that. Is this for one of the locks? It's kind of shaped like a windmill.
Hey, Link! This thing opened one
Alright, well I guess that's how we're gonna open up the boss fight in this dungeon. We gotta find the 4 locks and use Tulin's ability to turn them on. I'm guessing this isn't here for no reason. We should be able to fly up somewhere and hopefully find another one. Can we open these giant doors somehow? Oh, we're about to get attacked first. Now those birds are not super strong. They might be a little difficult to hit, but... Oh, that was close. Okay, we can affect this door. I guess if it's on a roof, it's more of a hatch than a door. Alright, I see how this puzzle works. Don't hit the lasers. I wonder what the lasers do if we do hit them. Alright, we're in. Ah, that's a nice weapon too. We're getting a lot of good weapons here. Here I was worried we needed to find better weapons before coming here. Turns out they're all actually here. I hope that wasn't the only thing in here. I hope there's another one of those switches or windmills. Yeah, it looks like there's one up there if we can fly into it. All right, 2 down, 3 to go.
3 more to go. We can do it.
That's what I said. Okay, I don't think I want to try and drop down. I think that might kill us. So I'm going to try and fly out of here and hopefully not get destroyed by lasers on the way out. Oh, what does that do? Did that do anything? We hit a laser and it beeped at us, but it doesn't seem to have done anything else. Okay, is that the tail of this thing? I guess ships don't have tails. We'll call it the rudder. Okay, where are we heading to next? Just kind of having a look around, checking my map, but we got some spring boats off to the side.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna guess that we gotta fly in from the side of the boat, and there's probably something near the bottom of the boat. Just judging that by my experience with the divine beasts. I remember searching one and I couldn't find the last switch, and I think it was under the flying bird or something. It's been so long since I've played that game. Spent a lot of time playing it during its release. And just haven't gotten nostalgic enough to pick it back up yet. We'll see, maybe a while after this game I'll feel like playing some more Breath of the Wild, but I think it's because I put so much into it and it'll take some time for me to forget the open world and for it to seem exciting and new again. You know, if you play through it again right after you beat it, none of the things you discover are going to seem surprising. You won't really have to think about how to solve the puzzles anymore. I think that's kind of true with a lot of these big open world puzzle solving, story driven games. You know, I play through them and I really enjoy them, and then I'm just kind of done with them for a certain amount of years until I get nostalgic and want to pick them back up and play them again. Alright, can we use this to solve puzzles? Now, I'm definitely going to squeeze the whole temple into one video. We'll see how long that takes. If it starts to run too long, maybe I'll put the boss fight in its own separate video just so it doesn't become an hour-long ordeal. Now, I'm thinking if I attach one or two of these to the chest, then it'll be close enough for me to reach it and pull it in. Kind of like fishing. Now we'll try to reach it with just one. If not, I'll have to attach a second icicle to it to pull it in. I don't know, it seems like one's gonna do it. Hopefully that was worth the time. Sapphire. Now, I will say we aren't finding a lot of rupees in this game, so maybe it is good to find that. We might at some point have to sell off a lot of the gems just to be able to afford armor. The armor I have found in shops in this game has been rather expensive. Let's see, so we have a switch to open a window. And we have some gears that I think I can jam up with an icicle. Let's open this first. This might be just a way to get out of here or a way to come back in later. We'll see. If I end up needing that, at least it's done. Okay, I think that opened the door. Alright, we found another switch.
Three down, two to go. We're almost done, Link.
Okay, maybe we'll exit through this window because there didn't seem to be another way out of here. Maybe I'll try going to the lower part of the ship now. Oh, we're taking cold damage now. Turned on an attack boost and that somehow turned off my cold resistance. Yeah, it looks like there's something down there. Alright, 10 minutes to finish this dungeon with cold resistance. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start cooking using the portable pots. Alright, we found another switch down here.
Hang in there.
I guess I do have another cold resistance item. Just gotta be careful when I'm eating to not turn off the cold resistance. Actually gonna have to get better about consciously cooking items that don't have a status effect to them, just so I have a few that are clear when I need to keep my buffs turned on. That was a good shield, actually. We are finding some good items in here. Too bad we're gonna end up destroying them all just with use, but... Oh, we only have one switch left to find now.
We only have one left.
Okay, just plotting my course with the map. It looks like if I fly across there, I can start making my way up to the last switch from inside the dungeon. Just have to climb all the way up to the top from inside. Alright, I hope this works, because it would be nice to get through this temple that easily. We really haven't gotten too stuck here. I think if you got stuck anywhere, it'd probably be looking for that switch that's actually underneath the ship. Luckily, I was able to figure that one out. I guess the map would kind of hint you in that direction, though. Okay, need to heal again. Yeah, I don't want to turn my cold resistance off. Need to heal. But I also don't want to waste that last cold resistance item in case we need it for the boss. But again, at any time we can use those portable cooking pots to make more items. It's given us a lot of arrows on this ship. It's kind of nice because that was something I was always running out of. One thing I'm really glad about, even though this is kind of a cold-themed dungeon, at least there isn't tons of those ice keys that freeze you. Those things were kind of like the bane of my existence in every ice temple that was in previous Zelda games. Always get frozen by those things by accident. Okay, looks like we can melt this. Probably going to be just a treasure chest or something, though. Ah, portable cooking pot. So it's one more item we can cook on the fly if we need to. Okay, looks like we got to cross this gap and climb up a floor or two. And then we should make it to the last switch in this dungeon. Now I wonder if the last 3 dungeons are going to be the same amount of difficulty and take about as long, or as if they're going to be tougher and take longer to get through, become more confusing, or have more complex puzzles. So it really did push us in this direction to start the game. So maybe this is an easier dungeon than the next 3. Really kind of did that with the Zora's domain in Breath of the Wild too. They really wanted you to go there first. Oh, that hurt. But I don't know that I want to get too close to this guy. Okay, I think that was it. Got a little weird there. I think the motion controls in my Joy-Cons kind of activated for a second. Camera was getting a little crazy for a second on me. It's like the gyroscope kicked in. Okay, so we got to get up there somehow. Now I could use a fire and a pine cone to create a boost. Let's see if these create any sort of upward lift before we do that. Option 2 is we just use a rocket shield again. Okay, that really doesn't create any lift. Just figured I'd test that before we waste another rocket. It would be really nice if we could point Tulin's gust attack upwards, kind of like Regali's Gale, but we seem to only be able to use it to move forward, so rocket it is. We'll use this shield. Find I'm attaching things to my weakest shield just in case I wear it out. Don't want to wear out a good shield that I'm going to actually need in combat later. Okay, now where is the last switch? I have to check these back corners before we move on in case there's hidden treasure chests or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too much back here. Now, what is all this? Okay, we got another puzzle to solve here. We need to find a way to turn that gear to open the door. Alright, kind of a makeshift gear, but seems to be effective. Really doesn't want to come this way. Maybe I gotta spin it the other direction. This thing's really fighting me. There we go. Okay, so to only open the gate at a certain point. But I think if I use recall on it, then I can climb the ladder and go through. I left it too far away. I have to go down, activate it, then climb up and through. That rock is just messing him up. And we found the final switch of the dungeon. Not bad.
That's it, Link! We've unlocked them all! We should be able to open up the hatch on the main deck now. Come on, let's go!
Alright, well I think we're going to end it here so we can fit the boss fight into the next episode. Thanks for watching, and come see us fight the boss in our next Tears of the Kingdom. Bye for now.